Hello, everybody. We are back. Sorry, I haven't uploaded in I don't even know how long. School, guys, has been screwing me, bro. I've been barely getting any chances to update the add-on. Never mind record. So, anyway, I won't bore you guys. Today, we're testing out the newly reworked Zanka no Tachi or Ryujin Jaka, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not gonna waste any of your guys' time. Don't ask what that is. I'll get... Yo, editing Onyx here. I have a Discord now. Join it if you guys want to receive like updates for the add-ons. Also, if you guys want to see leaks, just join the Discord. It'll be a lot more helpful if you guys love this add-on. Okay, love you guys. Get into that. We're also going to be showcasing the new bug fix patch that happened earlier this morning, actually. When I got up for school, I updated like the commands and fixed some bugs. So that'll be good for you guys. And also, just before this, I did fix some of the spelling. So anyway, so we're going to get in straight into it. Now, you're going to come up to your equipment tab, yada, yada, you know. And we need a soul reaper medallion. So once again, if you try and use any toes, you're gonna get an error because you need the medallion. Once you click the medallion, the blade is me. Now we know what to use. So the Shikai, tear them to ash, Ryujin Jaka. The Shikai is exactly the same. Nothing really in the Shikai changed. It's still a basic 5x5, I think it is, fire area. One thing that did change, you get, I think you guys got one extra strength point and maybe another extra speed point for the Shikai. So a small, slight Shikai buff, and that's really it. Now, there's still no base Bankai cooldown, so now we're gonna go use it again, left click, Bankai. Zanka no Tachi. Now Bankai is activated. So in Bankai, your range is buffed by 5 blocks, and that's really it. So in the show, he doesn't really have a base Bankai. It goes straight into the forms, which I'll get into that later. But so we just kind of added a base Bankai. Now there are 4 forms: East, West, South, and North. If you've seen the show, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Different forms do different things. So now say if you're in a mode for too long, say if I'm in base Bankai and I try to activate the next form, which is East, it will cool down. So say if I'm in base Bankai for like 2 minutes, it'll just immediately go to cooldown. It doesn't matter if I use it. So now we're gonna seal the flames. Zanka no Tachi East, Chikojuku. I don't know how to say it.
A few moments later.
Okay, now to play some dialogue. It seals, East seals all the flames of your, like all the power of your flames in your blade, basically just making it stupidly overpowered. This gives you, I think strength like 8. You'll have to read the patch notes to find the actual amount, but all it basically does is gets rid of your fire, and you get like an insane amount of strength and a speed upgrade. Now, nothing really else to go. Now let's move on to the second form. Now once again, this has 4 forms. I know it's really overpowered. So, Zanka no Tachi West, Zanjitsu Gokiya? Gokiya. I don't know how to say it. There, I brought all of my flames again. So, shall we dance? Now, what West does is you get a 30 by 30 fire radius instead of a 20 by 20. So you literally can snipe people across the map with your fires and with your flames. So, and you get your strength buff taken away and your speed buff that you got from East. Now all of these have cooldowns, so I just popped south. What south does is it spawns skeletons near everything near you. So, well, these things, it has to be like, it's not constant. When you pop it, as soon as you pop it, it spawns the skeletons around anything around you. It doesn't constantly spawn skeletons when you walk. So say if there's a person right there, it would spawn 5 skeletons on them, they'd immediately be aggro. So it's just basically like, you have your 20 by 20 flame radius back, and there's skeletons also fighting your own. So now, let's kind of set the mood for this one. Now we're gonna do north. Now north is like probably one of the most overpowered things I've ever added in this mod pack. So now we're gonna pop north, which all I'm doing to activate modes is just left click. So left click. Well, not left click. So I'm gonna touching north. 10. I'm not even gonna try. So what north does, it gives you a 30 by 30 fire radius, strength 10, speed, I don't even know, a crazy amount of speed. So north basically is brain dead. Your fires do more damage than normal, and it has a 20-second cooldown. It'll play some dialogue when your thing is deactivated. So it will say, if I had it activated any longer, all of Still Study would have burned. So now that is north, and obviously now we want to, out of all of this, you can activate the Shikai, but it will not let you activate the Bankai. So as I was saying, the whole video, what's that structure behind you? Now, the new command update. We added 2 commands, a bypass command and a spawn volt standing structure command. So that was already in the game, but it had a bunch of bugs, so it was almost unusable. So if you go in and you type, hold on, let me go get it.
A few moments later.
Is script event Quincy spawn structure. So when I type this, the volt standing structure, if I were to use the Reishi pole or death dealing or power, it would spawn the structure for 15 seconds. It's basically like the Bankai system, but this is the Quincy structure that spawns on you. I just kind of thought it would be helpful to have this as a structure to see it. So it's really cool actually. It's just basically from the show. And if you make a value of these, it can be really cool. Anyway, let's come back down here. Now for bypass, the bypass command you can use underneath it. I'm gonna use the Kyoka Suigetsu as an example for this. So see how my Kuroitsugi, my Kido spell, has a cooldown of 54 seconds. What bypass does is, let me get it from my clipboard. What bypass does is, I don't know why it's Quincy, but it is. It bypasses every cooldown. Doesn't matter if it's Bankai, Zanko Tachi mode, or freaking Kuroitsugi, or Quincy Volt Standing. What it'll do, it'll bypass all cooldowns. So say I come out, I still have a 32-second cooldown on thing. So I will run bypass. All cooldowns bypassed. Now I hit Kuroitsugi on this skeleton, and I hit him with freaking Kuro, and it does a bunch of damage to him. So basically what it does, so another example, look, I'm on cooldown, can't use this anymore. We run, not that, we run bypass. This is the command, we run bypass. And now we can spam Kuroitsugi again, but there's, it just kind of spawned on this guy's dead body. So anyway, so that is the command update plus the flame rework. Next future updates, I will try and get them out directly on time. Thank you guys for the massive support. We just hit 6,000 downloads on this add-on. Truly, I love you guys. Thank you. Have a great rest of your guys' day, and peace.